Okay, we are here in downtown London at the Bow Bar, I think it is, and we've had a fantastic event tonight already with partnership leaders and Workspan and InPartner and Sprints. They're an investment firm in London, and gosh, we had probably, I don't know, 100 and maybe 150 people here. It was really big, yeah. So great turnout tonight. So first of all, I am really excited to be joined by Jo Wright, and Jo is newly now with 6 Sense, long time with Braze, and also with Reveal. And Jo is director of partnerships for EMEA for 6 Sense, and kind of setting everything up with a new program. So we're excited to talk, and welcome, Jo.
Thank you, and thank you for having me. It's definitely exciting setting up a program from scratch in a new region for a business we launched here a year ago, putting boots on the ground. So there is a lot to build. I'm 12 weeks in, but it's going well so far.
That's fantastic. So, you're setting up a new program in the region. We were talking a little bit earlier. It's kind of fun because you've got a little bit of a playground. You can define it the way that put all the processes and everything in place. How are you thinking about that, and what are the things that you're thinking through right now as you put it together?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is to have an impact immediately. I'm really lucky. I have so much appetite from the team around me on what partnerships could mean for the business here in EMEA. And so we have to show value really quickly, which we've been able to do. We're in a really fortunate position where without a partnerships team on the ground here in London, we had the sales reps, the marketing teams, figuring out how to work with partners. So it's an awesome opportunity to be able to take what has been done in a kind of ad hoc manner and then build a program, a really scalable, predictable program that aligns to the goals of our region, which ultimately comes down to closed-won revenue. And so everything that we're doing aligns to that North Star. How do we drive more closed-won revenue for our teams via our partner channel?
Yeah. Well, so that's important. And we were talking about earlier, like how do you convey the value of the partner activity and partner programs. And I love what you said, which is, put it in the language that the business understands and that the sales team understands.
Yeah, I think that's really important. We can get so caught up as a partnerships team sometimes thinking about us. We have so much to do and we have no playbook. And so we're creating so much from scratch. And so we often think internally, what are my internal KPIs? What is my to-do list for the week, for the month, for the quarter? But actually every opportunity that we have to sell our program internally is so valuable. And so when I'm working with our sales team or our marketing team or any of our go-to-market teams, I always try and relate it back of like, what's in it for them?
Yeah,
so
sure.
If I'm speaking to the sales team, it's everything that I'm talking about is working in the same metrics and language that they speak. Like, why is partnerships important to an AE? Which is different to why is partnerships important to a BDR and vice versa to a VP of sales. And then equally when I'm working with the marketing team, it's exactly the same. It's what are the metrics or programs or playbooks that are important to them, and how do I relate partnerships to them?
Yeah. And help them be successful.
Exactly. It's how do partnerships intertwine and interweave themselves into the existing go-to-market programs that are set up.
Yeah. That's great. So, question for you, and I don't know if it's fair because you're only 12 weeks into this, but how do you and how does 6 Sense think about the value of partnering, both for 6 Sense, but also for your partners and ultimately for 6 Sense customers?
Yeah, good question. 12 weeks in. So I think for our partners, the most important thing is whatever their North Star metric is. And that may be different for a tech partner to an agency partner. So from an agency partner, it may be about revenue. So how can I support them growing their business versus for a tech partner, it might be metrics around sourced revenue. So it's focused on like what's important to them and how do we make sure that we're aligned on where we're spending our times and our days. But equally with our customers, and something that I'm incredibly excited about is if we think about the 6 Sense technology, we're driving go-to-market transformation and change, and that's really hard to do. And our service providers, our agencies, can help organizations do that. So yes, we're only 12 weeks into the program here in EMEA, but the focus is very much how do we make sure that we have incredible relationships with agencies who know our product inside out and back to front, and our other tech partners' products inside out and back to front, who our customers are buying the entire stack together.
Yeah.
And then really think about making sure that they're available and part of that go-to-market transformation and change that they're driving. So it really is about identifying what's important to all of the different stakeholders, be that a partner, a customer, our sales teams, and relating it to them and building a program that works for everyone.
Mm-hmm. That's great. That's fantastic. 6 Sense is really an incredible product, and congratulations for joining the team. I have known 6 Sense for a while, and they have really a great leadership team and a great product, and so I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
So, Jo, thank you also for joining. Today, Jo was moderating the session today, and we had it was a tough job today to sort of wrangle everybody and keep everybody on topic. But well done, and thanks for doing that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chip.
Yeah. So, Jo, thank you for joining just now, and thank you all for joining. And we'll see you again. I guess we'll see you in Manchester. So from London, we'll say good night and thanks everybody.
Thank you.